Okay, here is an instruction video for you to show you how to use your Google Sheets for Young Women Presidencies. So once you've clicked on your link and you've opened up your spreadsheet, you will come to a page like this. And this is your copy. Nobody else has access to this. This is all yours. You're not going to mess up my original copy or anything like that. So you can update the title here, put your ward name, whatever you want in there, and then to share with the members of your organization, you're going to come over here and click share, and you can add their emails directly here, or you can click anyone with the link. Make sure that editor is picked, because if you leave it on viewer, then they won't be able to type in anything. They will just be able to view the spreadsheet. So you might want to change that to editor, and then copy the link, and then you'll email that link out to whoever you want to have access to it. And then we'll go through these pages. This one is for your leaders and teachers information, your advisors. You can add cells if you need to. Right click on the number, insert one row above. You can select all of these and say, I want to insert 4 rows above. If it does things like this, you can go in and add your borders up here by clicking this button. And you can add extra rows down here if you need to, if you have a huge ward and want to add lots of leaders' information. Your class presidencies, same thing. All of this is editable. Add your class names, whatever your names are. Your class information. Add the titles of your class, and then your leaders here. And then for the birth date, it auto-populates the age for you. So add the birthday here. So let's say this child's birthday is, well, I put it in the wrong year because she would be 10. There we go. It auto-populates the age for you, and it will keep going. You don't ever have to change it. It will change when they have a birthday. So you can keep this all the time. This date is editable up here. So right now we have it at 2025. If you accidentally type in the age, it will delete the formula that is up here, and then you won't have that nifty little formula for you. So I added the formula down here for you. If you do accidentally erase it and want to go back and change it, you will need to change the A6 to the cell number of the birth date that you need to calculate. So just keep that in mind. And that is on there for you. Your birthdays tab, same thing. It will auto-populate for you. And add the age. And you can keep this the whole time you're in your Young Women Presidency. It'll be very handy. You can delete this altogether if you want, if that's better. Your presidency meeting page. I'm in my Young Women Presidency right now, and I built this page to how we plan, but go ahead and build it however you plan, or however you have your presidencies. You can change the names, you can add more boxes down here. You do whatever you need to for your presidency and for your youth presidencies. The budget page is a fun one. So you will just type in your beginning balance. So let's say your beginning balance is $1,200. And then when somebody adds, let's say I spent $50, it automatically calculates this for you, and it shows you this bar of how much you have remaining. And then these little boxes, you can check if the receipt has been submitted, and then you can add who it was submitted by. Your emblems page is an easy way to keep track of which emblems you've been given or you've given. So this is taken straight from the church website. So this is the year that they turned 12. You'll add their names. You can add the date that it was given, and then you can check you decide what you want these check marks to be, if it was given, or maybe if you still need to give them out. And then the same for the year that they turn 18, they get their medallion pendant. And then the year that they turn 18, the bishop will give them this youth crystal, and you can help keep track here. I added the website here if you ever need it to go to it to update yourself on the emblems. And then we have the year at a glance, and this is just for you to just type in the things that you have planned for the year: youth conferences, girls camp, state conferences, those kinds of things. And then the looking ahead is the following year, same idea. If your stake or reward is really on top of things, you can add that in. Your activity planner, I took this page. It's inspired by a page from the church website. So you can print this page and you can give it to your youth so that they can remember that the activities need to be around spiritual, social, physical, and intellectual. And they can fill in the activity and then check which one it goes under, the date, the purpose of the activity, and who it is assigned to, which class or which girl. If you do a combined activity rotation, this is something that my ward does that is so helpful to keep track of. So you will change what day of the month your combined activities are for young men, young women up here. If you have it the third Tuesday, then just change that up there. Which class or quorum is in charge, what the activity is. You're not always going to know way ahead of time, but it is nice to keep track of these, especially when you go back to do your ward history. And the location of the activity, and then same idea down here for the young women combined. You can change up here and fill that in. Your Come Follow Me schedule, this I added the Sunday date of when the lesson is to be taught. So I have all the Sundays on here, so it'll have the Sunday school class lessons on here too. And then I have the teaching schedule on here, and this just has the 2 Sundays a month that the young women will be meeting. And I put the title of the section that has the little blue book on here. That way, when you pass this around, the girls will know what the actual lesson is, and that they don't have to teach the whole manual. They just need to teach from that section of the little blue book. So if you want to print a page and pass it around, or print pages and put them in physical binders, this makes it really easy to do because it's all editable. You can type in what you want and then go up to File, Print, and you can, if you had just selected specific cells that you wanted printed, you can do that, or you can do the entire sheet. Choose if you want landscape or portrait. This one fits better landscape because of the 2 columns. You can fit to height, or fit to height or width, or fit to page. You can adjust margins. You can format it differently. You can add headers and footers. You have a lot of control here. And then next, once you have it how you want it, then you can go ahead and print. And you can do that for any of these pages. I would suggest that if you get to a point where you have just messed up your worksheet and it is driving you crazy, go back to your original link and copy it and just start all over. To share or duplicate a page, so let's say like your presidency meetings, you want to have a page that has this, but you want one for each month of the year. So you'll go to this little down arrow here, copy to a new spreadsheet, and then open spreadsheet. And now you have, it's on its own spreadsheet. So add your title here. And then let's say you want 12 of these, just duplicate 12 times, and you can change down here the tab names. Okay. If you have any questions or run into any issues, please don't hesitate to email us. We're always happy to help. Our email is support@LovePrayTeach.com.